I'm gonna draw out the WHADAFUNK letters. WHADAFUNK is our streetwear clothing brand. I'm gonna draw out the letters from start to finish and show you guys the process. Alright, so here we go. This is what it is. This is what I used to draw. First, you need your pink eraser. Then you need a ruler of some sort. Always get the fine point Sharpies. This is what I use always. And then you also need one ultra fine Sharpie. And then, you know, a pencil, of course. This is the one I like to use. This is a nice pencil. Or use any pencil, really. But those are the essentials. We're going to do some lettering today. I'm going to show you how it's done. So, first you just want to straighten it out. First you want to just straighten it out. Here we go. So I'm going to show you. Straighten it out. Make some straight lines. We're going to do WHADAFUNK lettering. So we can't make it too high because then all the letters aren't going to fit. So here we go. You just sketch it out. That's a rough sketch. And then you want to fit a certain amount of letters. So, you know, you go do 1 and 1. This is a way, you know, so if you draw a lot, then you do this easier without having to sketch it out, going back and forth. But I'm just going to show you some WHADAFUNK letters. WHADAFUNK lettering. Gotta try and fit them all. So first you just want to get your letters, you know, your letters set up where they're going to be. Yeah, we could actually make the F a little over more than this A. And this D just needs to be a little bit bigger. Alright, there we go. So here we go. We got the basic setup of where the letters are going to be. So, the angle might look weird on the camera. There we go. That's a little better. Alright, so this is the basic letters. We're just going to do some freestyle, some, you know, little angles, little weird things. Just going to show you how we do that. I've been drawing these letters for a long time, so I have an idea of what I want to do already. We're going to do some, I don't know what to call this really. Gothic, futuristic, graffiti style, because it's all about the graffiti flair. It might not look like a graffiti, but you'll see what I mean. Little doodads. Shout out to Scene. Shout out to Star Wars. If you've never watched Star Wars before and you like to draw letters, you definitely should go watch Star Wars right after this. So there we go, we got the W. Already you could see it moved over, but that doesn't matter. Just gonna draw these letters like this. I'm trying to make it go down. Keep doing the doodads, little curls right here. This is just my style. Everybody could draw their own style, but this is just basic WHADAFUNK style. Trying to keep these things like that, you know, trying to keep everything consistent. That's the most important part of drawing letters, trying to keep everything consistent, same thickness all around. Yeah, now we got the W, the H. Do this A real quick like this. You see, like, oh, what are we gonna do? We'll just go around like that, you know what I'm saying? Just gotta work with it, work with the other letters around it. That nothing has to be too perfect. If it touches, it touches. As long as it looks good, it doesn't matter. But there we go. Doodads. Always gotta add those. Make sure everything is like similar thickness. W could be a little thicker. Now that I'm looking at it, we'll fix that after. Okay, we'll do that. This is just a rough sketch, guys. Rough sketch. You know, you just need the basic letter, the D. And always have a little coffee on deck. With your WHADAFUNK mug. There we go. Alright, now we're going back around. Do that right there. This is alright. I'm going to let it hit right there. We may go out a little bit. Boom. I'm actually going to make that a little bit. Yeah, see, I knew that D gotta be a little bit bigger. It's a lot. D is a big letter, you know. Needs to really don't like how that looks. Hold up. Make it a little bit smaller. A little bit smaller. There we go. We'll just start with this side. Start with this side. We're gonna go down here. We're gonna go down here. And then we're gonna go down there. Beautiful. Just like that. Boom, boom. Zigzag right there. D's, I don't know. The D could use a little work, but what are you gonna do? We'll just fix it up a little bit. Once we get with the marker, then we'll fix it up more. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. That's a little better. Alright, so the A is gonna have to move over now. Everything always moves over a little bit. We'll just make the A go right there. Try to make the A line up with the other A. At least a little bit. And you always keep the top and bottom as your reference of how high you want your letters to be. Try to keep everything consistent. Like I keep saying, but it's really important when you're doing letters. Like consistent, but while everything could be a little different, but at least keep the same thickness all around every letter. That's the most important part of the letter, in my opinion. That's why fonts look so good, because they're all the same thickness all around. Alright, here we go. That looks cool. I like that. And the F. Here we go with the F right here. F is fun. You see? Boom. And then go around. And you're like, where's that gonna go? You follow it down. And you can do the little bottom one right there. There you go. Do the U. U is fun. Kind of like the D is like weird. I'm gonna make the U a little weird too. And you follow this around. That's how you know where to go. A little smaller. There we go. Follow it around like that. Just get an idea where it's gonna be. I like that U. And we're gonna move the N over and the K over a little bit. We're gonna make those over a little bit since everything feels so tight over here. It's starting to get a little looser. You're gonna tighten it up again. So we're gonna put the N there. K right there, somewhere around there. Alright. And this is the old school way of drawing, I guess. Since most people don't draw with pencil and paper anymore, everything's all so perfect. Kind of loses its flavor. Sorry, everybody who designs on iPads and draws on iPads. I like to always start drawing on pencil and paper. I used to design straight from the computer. Started doing it back to the pencil and paper. Really getting back to the art of it, the real art of it, you know. Because I don't need to charge nothing to draw. I don't need to get nothing ready to draw. I just need to get a pencil and paper. I could draw anywhere, at any time. Plus, you feel, it feels good. It feels good when you're touching the paper with the pencil and the markers. It's a nice feeling. It feels like you're making something. Computers doesn't feel the same. The iPad don't feel the same. I've drawn on those. That's how I used to started to draw. Alright, here we go. A couple more doodads. I wanted to fix this W. I want to be a little bit thicker. A little bit thicker. Everything's just a tiny bit better. So there we go. You got your sketch. You're all ready to go. Now what are you gonna do? Now you're gonna grab your marker. Grab this fine point Sharpie. I'm grabbing this. Don't squish the tip. Make sure the tip is good. Gotta make sure the tip is on point. Do a little test. Little test right there. And this is the fun part, my friends. Here's the fun part. Don't press too hard on the marker. You just want to touch it. You don't want to. It just needs to touch the paper. It doesn't need to go down into the paper. Hold on. Always put a little test sheet behind when you're inking, so you don't ruin the page behind you. That's a pro tip as well. Everyone knows that if you draw markers, but here we go. Here we go. Do this. I just gotta let it flow. Doesn't have to be exact onto the line. If it doesn't feel right, just roll with it. Got the W down. There we go. I'll show you guys the H now. I was about to say, how come I didn't put a bunch of doodads over there, but I remembered that I put it there, so I was like, I don't want to put too many. Then it looks too crazy. There we go. Put a little punch more on this one though. Just follow the lines. Don't have to be perfect, just good. There we go. Alright, now work on the D. The D. Alright, here we go.
Think about it right now. Everything's okay. No matter where you find yourself, no matter what kind of stuff is going on.
Move the D over a little bit.
Underneath it all, everything's actually alright. You're okay.
Made it a little smaller. It was a little too big, I felt like.
Have more power than you might be giving yourself credit for. Maybe you have something that's going on in your life right now that's challenging, painful.
A. Similar to the other one, but
A reminder that
a little bit different.
you better care of yourself. You're worth it. You can have this feeling anytime you choose.
There we go. Got the A down. Let me do the F. I can't wait to look back at this video in like 5 years and see how much better I'm at drawing. Because it's always a thing that never ends. There's no such thing as being the best. That's the beauty of it. It's more about the process than anything. You gotta like the process to be doing this type of work. If you don't like the process, go do something else. Here we go, working on the U now. That's a good U. I like that U a lot. Alright, work on the N. Boom. Like that. last letter. Shout out to Bob Ross. Alright, so we did all the letters. There's the letters, everybody. You did them. Close your marker. Make sure you close your marker all the way. You gotta push it all the way. Because these markers dry up quick if you don't. Alright, so now that's done. We are going to, I guess we could erase all these lines. We could erase all these lines, which is the not fun part of the process. Hate this part of the process, especially when you do like 40 drawings. You gotta erase all the lines like all at once when you want to scan it in. It's annoying, but here we are. Erase the lines. Alright, the lines are done. Get an idea what this looks like now. Get a better idea what it looks like. Alright, so that's what kind of what it looks like. I think we're gonna add, so we're gonna add some 3D to this because I feel like I need some 3D. So when you 3D is something you really need to learn and master. So this is how you do 3D. You just go along. You think about a square. Think about a square. And whatever is on the left side just needs extra weight on it. Shadow. So anything that's on the left side, it's gonna get any line that's on the left side is gonna get some shadow. That's the easiest way for me to explain it. If you don't know what I mean, then just watch. Keep your lines straight. Try and keep the shadow the same thickness as well. All around. So there we go. Did one letter with shadow. See, shadow makes all the difference when doing lettering, and pretty much like all art, I feel like. So there we go. Just got a little left right there. See, everything on the left side gets shadow. If you're not sure where the left side is, then give shadow to it anyway. And then you'll notice if it looks off. Alright, there we go. Got the H done. almost done. Got the F done, almost. Alright, U's almost done. After the shadow, I'm going to show you guys how to outline it. And that's the final step, kind of. You could add more if you want to add more. You could do a bunch of different things. That's the final step for us. But we'll see. You'll show you guys that step. That's something you guys learn too. Everyone has their own unique style. I mean, if you like this style, you could try and redraw it yourself, your way. You know, send it over to Instagram. Practice, you know. Send it over to WHADAFUNK Instagram. We'll post it up. Alright, so there we go. It's pretty much done. Got it all sketched out. WHADAFUNK letters. Now we're gonna do the outline. You get your ultra fine Sharpie now. And now we're just gonna outline the letters, which means just following the path around the letters. It's not that complicated. Depending, you know, right here it might get a little complicated, but you gotta work around it and try and keep the same distance from the letters the whole way around. That's very important. So there we go. You just follow it. You want to make the lines a little more. You can make them sharp. You can make them rounded. However you want to do it, but try and keep it the same all the way around. So we'll make them a little more rounded. Try and keep the same distance around. It's not easy. It's not easy, but with practice, you get closer and closer every time. So there we go. The outline. Keep those edges rounded. Keep it consistent all around. And we went off the page. What are you gonna do? There we go. Boom. And go up top. It's a little different than the bottom. Same idea, same concept. Keep everything flowing. Alright, there we go. First outline is complete. So I'm gonna do something a little different on this. I'm gonna do a double outline. So I'm gonna show you how to follow that outline, another one. So we're just gonna do another thin outline around it, just to make a double thin outline. So you could fill it in later on if you want. If you want to make a thicker outline, you could fill it in later. But I'm just gonna do a double thin outline, just because the letters are so bold. The shadow makes the letters a little more bolder. So we'll do a double thin outline around it. Just make it look a little different. Give it a little extra flair to it. Shout out to Ric Flair, I think. Alright, there we go. Connected. Done. Alright, guys, there you go. WHADAFUNK lettering. You got any questions? Leave it in the comments. You want to learn more? Let me know in the comments. I'll do more of this for you. If you like it, hit that like button, subscribe, all that dopeness. Try these letters for yourself. I would love to see you guys try out What a Funk letters your style. Send it into our Instagram at WHADAFUNK, WHADAFUNK. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace.
Thank you for watching the video. Please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more content just like this. Peace.